Boleh tak macam tu?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I want to introduce about the famous entrepreneur in Malaysia. Who is the entrepreneur? He is Irfan Khairi. He famous because of his trademark in TikTok. Boleh tak macam tu? Firstly, he is a consultant advocate the seminar about business in internet. His full name is Nur Irfan Khairi bin Nur Azmi. He was born at Perak but grew at Selangor. He was received his bachelor degree in multimedia design from Staffordshire University, United Kingdom. After he got a bachelor, he was offered an employment at the biggest IT company in Birmingham, United Kingdom, NetMedia UK. Due to his passion and background in e-commerce and the internet, he started his own part-time business in the year of 1999. From the point onward, Irfan Khairi worked full-time from the comfort of his home, equipped with nothing more than a laptop and the internet. Within only 3 years of operational, one of his businesses generate a clean profit 1 million ringgit. Much more astounding is the fact that he did it at the age of 25 years old and 500 ringgit for a starting model. He is active his blog www.irfankhairi.com with more than a few millions visitors, and also Facebook and Twitters with 150,000 plus followers. Wrote the book Rahsia Jutawan-Jutawan Internet Terbongkar as a way to show how they and other internet millionaires use the internet as a lucrative source of income. So, why my group choose this entrepreneur? Firstly, Irfan Khairi is the positive entrepreneur because sometimes he get criticism from netizen in his TikTok. When he get the criticism, he always take positive from the criticism from people that judge him. Second, Irfan Khairi give many motivation how to start a business with small model like him. He once said that the first business that he was do is just sell a Malaysian ice cream at school because of his passion in the world of entrepreneur. Next, he always show many content that netizen always want to venture in the world of entrepreneur because his content show that he go to Dubai to do business. Next, he always humble though he is a millionaire. He does not show his wealth to netizen. Next, he give motivation from millionaires in the world to give spirit for the netizen who want to venture the entrepreneur. Sometimes he tell about how the Google become famous, while before the Google become famous, the Google just from home for their business. Finally, I like him because he tell business it does not matter how do you start, but it's matter how the business grow.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Hakimi Daniel bin Rashlimi Mazidi. Today I'm going to talk about business model of Irfan Khairi. First, I'm going to start with business background. Irfan Khairi start his own business on the internet part-time in 1999 with his knowledge and self-study through seminar and research. After finding that his income from internet business more profit than his 9 to 5 working hours, he decided to focus more on internet business. Since that, Irfan worked full-time from home using only laptop and internet. When he was 25 years old, within initial capital of RM 500 ringgit, one of his business made a net profit of RM 1 million ringgit. His internet business under the idea bubble. Now Irfan has so far served more than 3,000 customers from around the world. Irfan Khairi has honored with Young Innovation Award 2006 by Oxford Association of Management in United Kingdom on his inspirational success. He also award to recognize his effort and educating on representing young Malaysia in his area. Next, I'm going to talk about type of business. Irfan Khairi has established Irfan Khairi Sendirian Berhad in 2006, which has succeeded in producing thousands of people, making their life rich and easier. Before that, at the beginning of Irfan Khairi involvement in 2005, he only used a sole proprietorship known as Abadi Consulting. Second, in 2005, when he returned to Malaysia from United Kingdom, Irfan Khairi wrote a book, Secret of Internet Millionaire Revealed, to show how He and another internet millionaire use internet as their lucrative source of income. Third, he also a news speaker and media consultant who is often invited by well-known local and foreign companies. Fourth, Irfan Khairi has his own weekly TV segment on Hello on TV2 discussing about internet, business and finance topic. Fifth, he also runs his own radio program on Bernama Radio and site SMS, social media strategy, share about a new media technique and strategies. Last but not least, there are a few example product from Irfan Khairi. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azlan, and I'm here to present about the product sold by Irfan Khairi, which is ebooks and books. Irfan Khairi is not just an entrepreneur, but he's also a consultant. And as a consultant, he can take advantage of this by promoting his product to his customers after giving a speech or after at the end of his talk on stage. The example of his product on the left of his physical copy, which is a book and a CD, and on the right is the example of his product with a digital copy. These are the examples of his product of physical copies, which are books and CDs, and these are other examples of his digital copies. The advantages of using his book or ebooks is to motivate the customer to become an entrepreneur as great as him or better than him, is to help them plan ahead on what to sell and help them understand their customers on how to sell their product, on what they need and what they want. The places where you can get his product online is www.openedu.com.my or rahsiainternet.com/package/index.htm. For his physical copy, you cannot get it anymore because his company closed down because of the coronavirus incident. Thank you for listening. That is all for me.
A warm welcome to Ms. Shafiza, our lecturer, and all students from LDED 113. My name is Brendan, and I'm here today to talk about 2 out of the 4 P's of marketing strategy based on the entrepreneur I chose. The entrepreneur I chose is Irfan Khairi. Now, one of the 2 P's that I'll be talking about today is based on pricing. Now, we all know that there are a lot of methods when it comes to determining the right price for a product. Now, for example, premium pricing, economy pricing, penetration pricing, etc. etc. So, when often asked by interviewers during an interview, Irfan Khairi always responds that most of his products are based on premium pricing. Now, what is premium pricing? Premium pricing refers to putting products or services at a high price. It is a good strategy, especially if the product or the services have their own uniqueness and have the great competitiveness compared to other competitors. Now, that will be all for price. Now, target buyer. Target buyer basically means a product which can be enjoyed by a wide range of audience. Now, entrepreneur Irfan Khairi, most of his products are mostly books based on business. So his product is actually enjoyed by a wide range of audience who are interested in business or just plans to make their own business. Now, that will be all from me today. Thank you.
I hope you guys are doing very well. Okay guys, as you guys know, we are talking about Irfan Khairi, right? So I'm gonna explain about my part of Irfan Khairi, about his qualities and individual characteristics. First, qualities about decisive. Decisive, making something certain or final, having the ability to make a clear decision quickly. Irfan Khairi has received his bachelor's degree in multimedia designing from Stanford University, United Kingdom. Upon graduating, Irfan Khairi was offered an employment at the biggest IT company in Birmingham, United Kingdom. Due to his passion in e-commerce and the internet, Irfan Khairi started his own part-time business in the year of 1999. within 1 year of operational, Irfan Khairi decided to put his full commitment in the business. The third characteristic that Irfan Khairi has is having a deep knowledge. Okay, he involved in e-commerce business since 1999. He gone through many self-studies through seminars and research from many business authorities, guys. Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Harif bin Abdul Manaf. Are you an entrepreneur or do you welcome one? I know everyone is striving towards entrepreneurship, but I want to ask you, are you ready for the battle ahead? In case you don't know, becoming an entrepreneur doesn't mean you have settled for life. In fact, becoming an entrepreneur means you have just begun another phase of life entirely. I want to share with you 3 major challenges entrepreneurs face. Let's get started. First of all, financial management. Financial challenges related to a charity startup are twofold. First, you might worry about what happens financially in case of failure. Second, you might be anxious about lower salaries in non-profit space limited to financial freedom. In dealing with a financial risk of failure, it might help to pursue charity entrepreneurship and investments related to university education. Further ways to alleviate your financial concerns include building a 6 to 12 month financial buffer before starting. In terms of financial freedom, Irfan Khairi will have to reduce his budget for vacations, the latest gadgets, or eating out. However, his donors understand that he only can be more productive if his living costs are covered. He doesn't have to switch from smart to feature phone, stop going out with friends, or spend holidays. Finally, as an entrepreneur running an early-stage organization, he is likely already cost-conscious. Irfan Khairi once said, "Saving has its own art and strategy. Many people think that saving just keeps us from spending. In fact, it is more than will be shared during the month of Simpan Challenge. The goal of Simpan Challenge is simple, which is to provide practical tips and strategies on how you can save 1,000 ringgit in only 1 month. Easy, right? Decision making. There is a decision making technique shown in the classic book titled Think and Grow Rich, written by Napoleon Hill. Many successful people, including Henry Ford, J. Paul Getty, Abraham Lincoln, and Irfan Khairi, have used this book. Believe it or not, the decision making probably the most stressful challenge. Irfan Khairi was forced to make hundreds of decisions a day, from big company impacting decisions to a tiny hour affecting ones. Decisions are a real phenomenon, and most new entrepreneurs will experience it if they aren't prepared for the new level of stress. It's fun to be the boss until you have to enforce something. Sooner or later, you have to come up with the rules your business follows. From how many vacations a day your workers get to what the proper protocol in when filing a complaint about coworker. These details are fun to create and they are fun to think about, but they are necessary for every business. Number 3, finding customers. A small marketing budget and global competition can complicate Irfan's career effort to attract returning customers. To complicate matters, many of his leads and prospects might turn away when they find out that his business has little experience. Customers tend to feel confident when they deal with a company with more brand recognition and expertise. He tried competing on price because many large corporations must charge higher price to cover their overhead and marketing expense. Hence, Irfan Khairi sendirian berhad provide high quality goods and service to the customers to keep them coming back for more. Life as a young entrepreneur seems exciting, but it brings challenges that you have to deal with on your pathway to success. Irfan Khairi once said, "Never let your age or stereotype about your age prevent you from pursuing your goals. You can overcome every obstacle in a way through perseverance, enthusiasm, and optimism. As you gain experience, you will overcome all the issues associated with youth, embark on the long journey as a successful business owner."